He hates MM. He hasn't played MM in like a month. Yeah, I saw enough started playing Pokemon. Didn't expect that. And Sausage hasn't been around recently either, right? And Pope switched to OOT. Oh no, what happened to MM? Dude, MM was so active a few months ago. And suddenly everyone left. Phil hasn't done a speedrun this decade. Yeah, Phil is long retired at this point from actual speedrunning. So was I was never retired. I denied being retired. I always said I was gonna go back to speedruns. And I didn't lie. Have I ever had the 90% record? Are we talking about OT or MM? Well, both, yes. Although the last time I had the 90% record, at least for OOT, was like early on after Ganondorf was found, like the first month or so when Ganondorf was found. So long ago in 2012. Actually, no, that's not true. I briefly had the 90% Ace record. But like, a lot of people briefly had the record for that. Actually, I guess that's the same is true for MM also. I had the MM 80% record long ago in like 2012. And then I also briefly had the MM Ace record. You guys know the story about how I had the MM Ace record? I actually had second place, but there was a rule discussion about, like, people were mapping, you needed like a perfect up input for one of the Ace setups, and people were mapping up to D-pad so you could always get a perfect up input. And it was controversial, and then people voted to ban it. And the record at the time used it, so the record got invalidated by the rule change, making my run, my second place run, the record. Paid off the mods, yep. I seem to be good at this. I seem to be good at making my second place runs records. That's two different cases it's happened. Quite sus, isn't it? Next, I just gotta pay off the Night Sky mods. Get my Night Sky record from 10 years ago back. No, I do not have a mega veto. I am just one vote like everyone else in the community. Nice pauses, bro. Thanks. Was that minimum pauses? I think it was. I wasn't even paying attention. One extra out. Dude. Nice one. Those kinds of mistakes always turn into PBs. So this is probably the run. I think I paused one from earlier for the backflip. Gargle, you and Nally both said the same thing. I think we're looking at different visual cues. Because Nally said the same thing earlier, thinking that I paused on the wrong frame when, at least for what I'm looking at, it was fine. But I'm looking at the point where the legs cross, that's like right above Link's head. And for me, that visual cue was perfectly fine for me. Your carbon copy of Nally, I can see now. You seem to think exactly the same. But yeah, I guess we're looking at different visual cues. I made up my own visual cue for that because there seemed to be not good documentation for it. So I think I'm looking for something different from everyone else. I think I do the backwalk a bit differently. Are you, Vidya, do you do the one where you backflip first and then you pause buffer when you land from the backflip? Because yeah, that's the one that most people learn, but there's like an updated version that doesn't have a proper tutorial video. Yeah, because I had to just learn that from watching Marco, because there's not really a good tutorial for it. Is the Bonanza DLC really gonna be $20? Yup. The Nintendo tax. Yeah, we were talking about the Nintendo Direct earlier today, but like... the prices on everything in Nintendo Direct today is just like Nintendo taxed all the way up. Thanks for the sub, Aaron Saurus Rex. It's like... the $20 Bonanza DLC that looks like it should be $5. The Mario Galaxies being $40 a piece or $70 together for a port. Like not even a remaster, just straight up a port. A port with like 3 extra pages in the book. And then the virtual, dude, the Virtual Boy being $100. They are re-releasing Virtual Boy games, and they are charging $100 for the accessory to play it. Eat your slop, Nintendo fans, yeah. Yeah, the Virtual Boy thing is actually so funny. Like, I talked about this earlier, from a preservationist standpoint, I kind of like that they are not completely ignoring Virtual Boy and making some effort to allow people to play it. But also, $100 for the accessory to play it when it has, like, hardly any games, probably none of them actually notable. And it doesn't sound like they addressed, like, the whole thing about people getting headaches from playing Virtual Boy in the first place. Like, are they doing any modifications to it so that people don't get physically uncomfortable playing it? Because it doesn't sound like it. Yeah, and the monthly sub to be able to play it. Man. Yeah, it'll sell just as well as the original. Preservation. It's clearly not actual preservation, but like, I appreciate that they are making some effort to at least make them playable. It's pretty... it's a stretch. But... you know, gotta give them credit for something. But it is incredibly funny. Who asked for Virtual Boy? Where the hell are more GameCube games? They're gonna be re-released for $40 on regular Switch instead. Please pay up. I can't believe the Mario Galaxies are being charged that much. If they were $20 each, it would still be kind of a stretch, but I'd kind of see it. But $40 each for Wii ports is crazy. Not even remasters. Yeah, $20 each would be max. No, I am not going to buy them anyway. Nope. Not a chance. Prime 4 looks peak though. I honestly don't like the way Prime 4 looks, and I fear it will not be good. Vibes feel completely off from the Prime 4 trailers, if I'm being completely honest. Dude? Okay. Yeah, the empty desert, I don't know if I've ever seen a single shot of an emptier place in an open world than in that trailer. There was nothing for a mile. I mean, Hyrule Field looked like an urban center, yeah. I don't know, maybe... The thing is, The first Prime 4 trailer, I was like, okay, that's fine, but it looks a little bit off, but I might be overjudging it. But then, like, this same trailer, I got the same feeling, if not worse. And it's just like, I don't know, I'm not getting the right feeling from it. Feels off. Just don't buy it then. I mean, we'll see how it goes. I'm sure there will be plenty more info coming. Maybe I'm overreacting, but I don't know. It feels off, that's all I can say. Yeah, the Yoshi game looked kind of weird. But not like, I don't know. It didn't look like the worst thing in the world, but did not interest me. The Pokemon Minecraft was funny. Definitely not interested, but kind of looked funny. But yeah, I think this direct did nothing for me. How runs been a mix. Had a few good runs. Was able to finish a run, but it was terrible. No, I am not particularly thinking about going to Kyoto to run a marathon with Mario. Not number one on my priorities list. Different kind of speedrun marathon. How often do people ask for an autograph? At GDQs, I get asked to sign stuff a decent amount. Like usually after runs, there's like, I don't know. At least at the past GDQ, after a run, there was like 15-ish people maybe that asked to sign stuff. And then, although that was like a high, like that was definitely more than I've gotten before. And then, throughout the event, I'll get an occasional request every now and then. Yeah, I'm always signing Wiis and cartridges. Those are the main things I sign. I do not sign the 1, it's always just ZFG. The 1 is silent. No one requests me to do a flip. I have not signed anyone's baby. I have not signed any body parts. At least I don't particularly remember signing any body parts. I think I shouldn't roll. Would I sign a body part if someone asks? Potentially, depending on, as long as it's relatively appropriate. You have a copy of OOT in a box that I signed? Nice. How much would my signature sell for on eBay? You can test it. There was, for anyone that got anything from the Heroes of Time event a few months ago, there were posters from that event that everyone there signed, including me. So there's a bunch of posters with my signature on it. If anyone has one and wants to test the value of signatures. I mean, I guess you'd have to test multiple signatures at once. But hey, there's something. Do I have a cool signature or am I lame? My signature is very lame. It's literally just ZFG, but it looks like the handwriting's kind of bad. There's no specialness to the signature. Unsurprising, can't lie. Yeah, I mean, what would anyone expect? I always sign capital. I am not left-handed. I'm a righty. I'm normal-handed. Non-sinister. Not like those lefties. Wasn't that a thing where people used to like actually think that left-handedness was bad? Yeah, but obviously I'm just joking. Yeah, like forcing people to learn right-handed. Link is literally left-handed. Am I saying he's not normal? Maybe I am. I mean, does Link seem normal? I don't think it's normal for people to go on these big adventures, fighting monsters, saving the world. I think it's pretty atypical, actually. Sometimes not being normal is cool, though. Would Link like trains? Considering a certain game, I think so. I think we have evidence of Link enjoying trains. That was really close. That might fail. I don't think I did the hookshot right. Never mind. It was actually perfect. Faster than usual, even. Never doubt myself. Oh, no, I don't want that. This is kind of dumb. Getting a bomb drop for just one, but probably should do it. Okay. Everything's fine, just a little slow. Alright, at least I'm still a minute-ish ahead, almost. I mean, it's at least two runs in a row, a minute ahead at Hammer. Whereas I kept getting runs that were like even at Hammer, which is really bad. Do I think Link is in outrageous pain when he does a Hess or root shot? Probably. I assume just running yourself into a bomb isn't necessarily... probably a bit more than a tickle. Alright, that's fine. It's slow, and I had to use an extra bomb, but it works. I got unlucky with the second hole, because he was close enough that if I stayed there, I would have gotten hit. So I had to swap out one hookshot hit with a bomb. A lot of extra pauses. A lot slower than I'd like there. But it works. At least we're through fire. And ahead by a decent amount. A hedge. Yeah, the Parallel Worlds mini hacks. Yeah, I will. There's a OT hack competition going on right now. I will play all the small hacks that are coming out of that. Might be a bit later though. But I do want to try them all out. Probozakipu, thanks for the 17-month membership. Yeah, a bunch of new ROM hack content. It's a bunch of small hacks. They're like 30 minutes or less. But seems like an interesting, seems like there's a lot of good stuff coming out of it from what I've heard. I have unofficial record, yes. Just because we're waiting on potential rule discussion. But yeah, I think it's in the Hylian modding Discord. Still waiting for Nimpies 2. Don't hold your breath for that. Petri's challenge too. I remember Petri saying he was gonna finish Shadow Temple for Petri's challenge like 12 years ago. Alright, at least we're through forest. Relatively fine. Petri was an old, like, glitch hunter slash speedrunner slash modder. He's not around too much nowadays, but he'll make occasional appearances. He made this one very difficult ROM hack called Petri's Challenge. Notoriously... It's only 3 dungeons, but is notoriously difficult, and even just the 3 dungeons take like... I think I have a full playthrough on YouTube, and it's like 20 hours for 3 dungeons. Oh, that's really bad. It's basically Kaizo OOT. Okay, so I'm 1 bomb short. I do have like 3 spare. So, as long as I play well, it shouldn't be too much of an issue. But yeah, playing well is its own challenge. Really? Dude? No! How long does he talk? How long does he talk? Dude, shut up. Oh my god, he doesn't shut up. I can't waste another explosive. I only have 1 spare chew, and I just used it there, and I didn't even get the Hess. So, alright, now explosive count is bad. Pure panic. I can't remember the last time I talked to that guy. I didn't know how long he would yap. The panic of accidentally talking to someone who might yap your ear off for an hour. I should probably use a bomb here. But that means I'm now down 2 bombs. Just get more bombs. I mean, worst case scenario, I farm bombs after Water Temple, although I really want to avoid it because it's so slow. But it may be unavoidable. See, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Okay, no, if I don't mess up anything, I can avoid getting an extra bomb drop. Yeah, now I play well. Oh yeah, good split. Oh, I lost a lot of time there, didn't I? I just didn't want to see how much time I lost. Okay, at least that was a 1 pause. And now he will lock in. And now he will try. 35 seconds lost, dang. That is like one of the hardest splits from my PB to match, because that's what was super good in my PB. It even got the extra bomb drop. So time loss there is expected, but not that much. Dang, Vidya, really? Wow. Bulge. You hate Glorp. How could you? Yeah, this category does use the new Fire Temple tech. Unfortunately, you're a bit late for it. It actually already happened. But yeah, it's pretty significant for this category. Okay, I'm pretty sure that actually would have been a best split if I hadn't forgotten the enter water split. So that's good. I forgot, was this the run where I got extra nuts from Dampe's grave? No, I think it was a previous run. Yeah, okay. I do still need to get the nuts here. Really? Somehow lost the Hess. This split is so weird. It's somehow so hard in an actual run. It's always this split. Am I planning to do the No Nut November in OOT? No, that would be pretty bad to just nerf myself to not be able to use Deku Nuts. Deku Nuts are so important in OOT speedruns. At least I got that. Thanks, Larissa. Covert Assault. Congrats on the new PB in 20 minutes. Thanks. When is the No Women Challenge? Not this run. All women. Fun fact, Breath of the Wild category extensions has an all women run. where you have to talk to every female NPC in the game. Breath of the Wild speedrunners versus OOT speedrunners. When I'm in a worse category, challenging my opponent is OOT players. There's other games have some pretty bad ones, but OOT is definitely up there. Oh, come on. Alright, hard part coming up. What? Oh. That was incredibly lucky. So right there, I landed... Technically, I landed on like basically the border between inbounds and out of bounds. If I was like the tiniest bit more left, I would have clipped inbounds. So that was very risky. Yeah, that was on purpose to create suspense. Yeah, I'm just farming the summoning salt music. Oh, okay, I am switching my monitor right now. I use monitor for this next part. So I have to change my monitor so I can't see chat anymore. Goodbye chat, I'll see you in like a minute. But monitor actually makes this next visual cue way easier to see. The one time I prefer monitor to CRT. See, that was actually super fast. Alright, I still can't see. I'll only be able to see chat again once I enter the KD fight. Alright, I'm back. Hello. Oh, that was a best. Nice. Nice surprise to come back to. By how much? 2 seconds. Okay, next trick is kind of tough, and failing it is run over, and I can't buffer it, but hopefully it's fine. You cannot zuggle in this game. Got it. Yeah, you can be KD with hammer. You can use hammer on him and kill him. If for some reason you're swordless. Well, you still need bombs, but like the slash can be replaced with hammer. Yeah, it's super fast doing the Chew OI there. It's a lot more risky, but very fast. I do have springs in my triggers. So that is the one trick I actually think maybe it would be good if I didn't have springs in my triggers for that trick. But I prefer triggers for everything else, or prefer springs for everything else. But I would be lying if I didn't say that springs in my triggers does make that a bit sketchier. Controller hot swap mid trick. I think we have a rule against that. I forget all the controller rules we have. I think we have a rule against... Do we have a rule against switching controllers mid-run? I forgot. We have so many controller rules. I can't keep track of them all. That's bad. So what kind of sucks is that after this next section, I need to get some bombs, and I need to... After the final bomb drop I get here, I need 11 bombs. If I go in here with 1 bomb, I only need 2 bomb drops, but I'm 1 short, and so now I need 3. I also really need an Armos bomb drop. If I don't get Armos bomb drops here, it's really bad. Yeah, I do take apart my controllers for maintenance. I know how to do some controller surgery. I didn't see a bomb drop. Hopefully it was just off screen. Okay, good. I'm gonna have to do extra farming here, though. Uh-oh. That's really bad. Oh boy. And I gotta farm 2 bombs here. I'm gonna lose all my time here. Why'd that fail? Not great. Luckily, my final split has a ton of time to save, but that was not clean. So many mistakes. It's a tough run. If I click without killing the boss, it just reloads the room and I still have to fight the boss again. So if I go out of bounds without dying, or without the Iron Knuckle dying, it's pretty bad. When am I getting a heart rate monitor? No plans. I don't think it would be as interesting as you might think. Not a single double. Pretty slow. Well, okay, these aren't the slowest shots in the world. It's not that bad. For no doubles, it's okay. And now she wants to give me a double. Tried to give me an extra cycle. Okay, I do have, again, I have a ton of time save on the final split, so if I can lock in and not choke, should be a PB. Yeah, I've got a minute to save on the last split. Good. Yeah, there's no difference between the Japanese and English version there. There's no difference between Japanese and English at all, except for a single byte that says whether to use English or Japanese text. No differences whatsoever besides that. Every time. Yeah, it sure would make sense if they just made it both the same and gave an option. But I guess they thought dumb Americans would never want to play on Japanese. Uh-oh. This is... Don't... You've got to be kidding me. This is literally the exact same thing that happened last time. How? This is so dumb. Right up in front of him. So. Well, okay, and that's bad. I kept pausing I kept buffering 2 frames. I had an angle 1 frame off, and I kept trying to buffer to fix my angle, and I kept going 2 frames in either direction. That's bad. I cannot guarantee that this will work. There are 2 different things that I think went wrong there. Most likely outcome here is a crash. Can I not crash if I ask it nicely? Maybe. Please, game, would you like to not crash? No, but I'm trying to think about how a certain angle works. I'm pretty sure it got messed up. But I could be wrong. Either way, even if this does PB, it'll be a PB by seconds. Alright, let's see. Do I crash? I think that might have been late. I think I don't even crash, I think I just get the cutscene. Oh, wait, it works. Okay. There were so many things that went wrong. I am astounded. I guess everything works out fine. You know what? I think... So, I said that I'm pretty sure the angle I got was wrong. I think I got saved by rounding. I think... It might be kind of complicated to explain in words, but like... I think the way the camera rounds angles saved me. I'll do a test after this. And see if camera angle rounding saved me. Thanks for reset, Branzinu. Math moment. When math saves me. Cause like, how do I explain? Okay, so the thing about camera angles in this game is the camera cannot actually face every possible angle. Like Link can face 65,535 possible angles, but the camera can only face 1/10 of those angles. And there was one moment where I messed up the angle and I had to tap up. And normally that realigns you to the camera in a certain situation where I don't want to align with the camera. But I do want to later. And I think the way that other camera angles rounded negated the way it rounded for the part that I messed up. Uno Mas, right? I could maybe do Uno Mas. Boat goes binted. Yep. Sure does. Thanks for the membership, Kin. Yeah, I was thinking that too, Glitchimon. I think the owl making the sound there is exclusive to this version of the credits. Salty run back, yeah. Cause that run was ugly. Dude, I can't believe I got another 110. Like, I thought sub 110 was gonna be so easy, and it should be so easy, and I keep getting like barely sub 1 or barely over 110. Yeah, that is unofficial record. I also keep making the same mistakes. I swear I'm practicing the things that I fail, and then I make the same mistakes anyway. Why unofficial? There may be rule discussion regarding timing that... Actually, I think this might be record by enough that regardless of the timing outcome of discussion, it should be record. Like, it still won't be accepted on the leaderboard until we discuss stuff. But I think this is record by enough that it doesn't matter at this point. I need to double check. Yeah, it would just be whether the timing ends, like, right as we see the black screen where it starts the Zelda credits, even though it looks weird, or if timing ends when the proper credits start. Was it like 2 minutes? I forgot the timing for it. I gotta double check. I know it's annoyingly long. I am involved in the discussion. All community members have a say in the discussion. It's not just like a mod thing. It's not the secret mod council deciding everything. It's a community discussion. Last input is the consensus for tasks. For RTA, it's usually first frame of... For RTA, we rule it as first frame of credits. The discussion is like, do we want to count that part where technically the credits are playing, but it's in Ganon's castle? It's weird. Like, the question is really, do we want to count that as credits? Because it's unusual. And then if it's not, we wait like a minute. Yeah, there's a way to make it faster. So there's... we have to use, at least with this current setup, we use using a Hyrule Field credits cutscene. There's actually 2 Hyrule Field credits cutscenes. The second one is the one that just happened like a minute ago, where Epona is running across Hyrule Field. Hypothetically, if the timing were to be changed, we would just use that part of the credits, because that one is way faster. It would literally just be like a... I think we would just use a different angle. Oh, making the bad credits faster. No, the bad credits will always be exactly that length. But yeah, we could just choose a different part of the credits. And then it'd save a lot of time. The angle may not be compatible with this heap. Oh. I mean, I assume it wouldn't be a crazy difference to make a new heap. Oh, it'd mean Bolero? Okay, never mind. Then it'd be bad. It's actually really convenient that the heap was initially made with Minuet, and Minuet is the song that we can't really avoid while we choose to avoid Bolero, which is unusual for most routes like this. Strix Arcana, thanks for the raid. Zoot. Good message. Well, getting Bolero wouldn't necessarily be that slow, but the fact that we can skip it is pretty nice. And, like, we don't really have an option of skipping Minuet, while we do have the option of skipping Bolero, so if we would for some reason be forced to get Bolero, then it would have to be... we'd need a pretty big chunk of time saved for it to be worth it. Because, I mean, skipping Bolero is like, I don't know, 30 seconds. DMC Interfire, Save War Plus, or... You might be right. No, I don't know, because you'd be doing OI for playing Bolero, and that's pretty... like, a warp song is not that fast. I think it'd still be... it might be a little bit less, but I don't think... it might be a little bit less fast, but it would still be kind of significant. Also, then you're adding in time for the Fire to Forest Strong Warp, because you get the cutscene for that. So, yeah, honestly, anytime you... at least some time you save is going to be lost back again on the wrong warp.